This is for the sake of the camera, okay?
Gotta speak up.
A little explaining here to do. Okay, I'll get a little closer. How's this? It's better?
That's good if you're just speaking and then you can back up.
Okay. So I just want to let everybody know that's watching that this is a very easy thing. It's not really a super duper workout that with a lot of strain and stress and all that. It's something that will get you in condition to do that type of workout. And so you won't have any injuries, or very few and very minor ones at that. So let's get started. So first of all, stand up straight, feet about shoulder width apart, and this we need to do for what did I call it before? The neck thing. Anyway,
Range of motion.
range of motion. I keep forgetting that term. So range of motion, real easy. You just go one side to a count of 30. You do the count on yourself. I go pretty fast. So to your left or right. And I switch. And then back again to a count of 50 on the other side. And back. Does that bother your neck, Sue? Is that why you don't do it?
No, I just take my break.
Oh. Okay. Well, another point I want to make is don't do anything beyond what's comfortable, because that way you could get hurt or hurt yourself. But these are, like I said, these are real easy things. So anyway, next
Okay.
I want to do this. You take a deep breath, and you can either do it coming up, or you can do it going down like this, which is the way I do it. But you can do it either way. It's most comfortable for you. And you stand up straight like in military parade or something like that, and you do it again. Through your nose, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, some people get kind of a rush when they do that, but I don't anymore, but I guess some people might. You're kind of far apart, but if that's comfortable for you, then fine. Okay, now, hands up to the count of 30. Your hands like this first to start with. And then all the way back as far as comfortable. Count of 30. And then over your head. And hand position is real important since you don't know. Like this. Like, no, turn your hands out. Like this. Yeah, there you go. And then back up like this time, you're facing your hands up. And then across your chest. And then we do it all over again, the same way. And back. And overhead again. And then like this. There we go. Across the chest one more time. Okay. Now this next thing is something that's real good for your lower back. It's not meant to be provocative in any way, shape, or form. So, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Just kind of, you can hold your hands right here, or leave them your side, whatever you want to do it. You just kind of like this, pelvic thrust. To 25. you got to go back as far as you go forward, because you can feel the pull when you go back. What this does is just loosens your muscles and your tendons all up, stretches them a little bit. Now we go to the, pick every side you want. We go one side, then we go to the other side to the count of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then the other side. And then back and forth here again 25 times. Okay. Okay. Can you feel it? When you get done, can you feel it? Through here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now, keep your feet straight ahead, shoulder width apart. You only twist the top. You leave the bottom straight. You go. You'll count to 16. Okay. Anyway, now the next one is meant to get you really oxygenated. And so if you get a little dizzy or something, you should maybe sit, get be closer to a chair maybe. Okay, you just kind of go like, and a hand position is real important here. Okay, so you go. And you breathe down into your lungs, not out in your chest, not like this. Go. Push the belly out. Okay. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now I like to finish up like this. You bring your arm back, go. Put them out, bring back. You go this hand position all the time. Really important hand position because it really keeps your joints and everything loose. So up, and then down, and then you go like this. Hand position. Okay. You know when you get oxygen flowing through all that, you start itching a little bit in certain places, like my head's itching right now. Okay, next one is for your bottom part, and your butt. You gotta. I do a combination of things with this. So we do 50 of these, but we stop at 26 and do this. Remember, until 39, and then we do this. And when we do this, we do this. Keep your fingers perfectly straight, and but not like this. One at a time, back and forth. Okay? But anyway, let's do this first. We go. You keep your feet flat on the floor. You don't raise them up, right, or at all. Just go. And you stretch your fingers out as far as they go, and you bring them back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49, You know, I like everybody's foot position except for James. James, that's going to mess up how you walk sooner or later. Your feet should be straight out in front, not at an angle.
Point.
Yours at an angle.
There you go.
This is my squat position.
Oh,
This is the best. This is the position.
point forward, I guess,
This.
huh?
We're not doing this. We're, you know, which we still should keep them straight anyway, but some people do it like that. But I already got a problem when I walk. Sharon tells me that I walk like this.
He pronates. No, you roll your ankles when you walk.
Oh, you don't want to do it?
You walk on the outside of your feet.
Well, yeah, I do. But that's just because I grew up that way. But you don't have to keep doing that like that. But anyway, now, what I do is, it's got a lot to do with the hands, as you notice, right? Because your hands are real important, right?
Mhm.
As you get older, you tend to pick up things and all of a sudden they just drop out of your hand because you lose a lot of flexibility in your hands for some reason when you get older. But you didn't have to be that way. So what we do is, now we're going to be going up on our toes like this for a count of 30. And all the time I'm giving myself a little hand massage like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Look at your calves.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It also kind of helps you with your balance a little bit, huh?
You saw me.
You know, you don't have to keep your shoes on if you don't want to.
Yeah, we all take our shoes off.
When we get into the regular workout, there are no shoes.
Okay.
We're barefoot. Because you slip and slide too much with socks on and shoes, you're completely out of the question. So, but this part we can keep shoes or socks, either one. Okay, now this is a little funny. Now I have to do this for my own good because otherwise my fingers slip off each other. So I just go and I go like this, okay? And I go. I usually do a count of 16. Kind of forgot where I'm at now, but yeah. Sue, if you can keep your elbows out a little bit. Yeah.
No, I wasn't doing that either.
Yeah, you
16.
kind of roll your thumbs like this. Still connected. See?
Ooh,
Sharon might have a problem with that.
yeah.
Then I just kind of rotate them like
I'm
this.
able to do it a little bit.
Okay. And then I'm going to do this next thing, and I'm going to do the thing I forgot last time. Okay, here we go. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. There we go. Okay, that's what I forgot to put on the camera last time. I got to have a chair out here to do that. And you guys are going to need a chair too. Now, I'll turn it sideways so. Anyway, you might even want 2 chairs. I don't know. But, we go like this. Okay? You have stepped back like this. It's kind of important when you first go down, you go like this and then step back. It's easier on your back. And then you just kind of roll your hips around like this. Yeah. These chairs slip and slide. Now, if you were on your couch, you probably wouldn't do that. You see how that stretches the back of your calves and your Achilles tendon and all that? Yeah.
then just kind of stand there a minute like this and try to relax. And when you stand up, you always should step forward like this, bend your knees and stand up. Okay, because that way it takes the pressure off your back. Okay, I might as well leave this out there if I need it. Okay, so now, this is what I do for neck, because you know, a lot of people have neck issues, right? And we got a good friend of ours, Jim, who has a serious neck issue, but I don't know if this is doing any good for him or not. But I used to do a lot of tree work like this with pole pruners. And man, and that afternoon, the next day, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm having a hard time recovering, you know? Even if you do it all the time, you still get sore, but now I don't get sore anymore since the Lord showed me how to do this particular thing. Put your hands like this behind your head. You pull forward as you're pushing back with your head like this. You do a count of 25. Okay, and then we go to the front. And this time, you can't really lock your hands because it doesn't work. You know, so I just go like this. And I lean my forehead up against the back of this hand and do the same thing. You push forward as you're pulling back like this. Count of 25. Okay. Try to, when you're doing this, Ellen, when you're doing this, you don't move your whole body like that. You only move your head. Okay? Either way, you only move your head. And use your neck muscles. Okay, now we go, put your hand on one side, on each side of your head, and you just kind of push back and forth, not to the point of pain. Okay? And I do a count of 30 on this. I have no more neck issues since I've been doing this for about, I don't know, 10, 15 years, something like that.
Crunch, crunch.
Because I haven't done any commercial type professional tree work for how long, Sharon?
Several years.
Several years, anyway. Yeah, except my own. Okay, now, this you have to completely relax. You have to now let your head just, it's hard to do, but just kind of roll your neck. Count of 12. Side to side.
Sounds like somebody put rocks in my neck when I do that.
Say what, Sharon?
I said, it sounds like somebody put rocks in my neck when I do that. Crunch.
Yeah. But mine used to pop and sputter a lot more than it does now. I don't get much of that anymore. But okay, now we go about this width, about double shoulder width, and we go to this. You know how you go to your leaning leg this way to a count of 16, and then we reverse and we start going this way. Okay, but so let's start with this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now we reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You okay? Okay, Ellen?
You gotta remember to breathe. That'll get you.
When you do this, like I was watching Ellen, and maybe Sue too,
You're not using your legs to support you.
I know. Try
Go
not to
all
put
the way over,
too
let your
much-
leg hold you up.
Try not to put too much weight on that foot.
Yeah, let your leg hold you up. Use the leg muscle.
Yeah.
You know? You okay?
Yeah, just got dizzy.
Okay.
Gotta breathe.
I know.
Breathe in and breathe out.
Yeah, never stop breathing. It's easy sometimes just to kind of feel like you're holding your breath, but it's not a good thing. So next, another hand thing. We just go back and forth. We roll your fingers like that to a count of 25. Those little periods like this where you don't feel like you're doing much, that's when you can catch your breath if you need to. This next one, I gotta take my shoes off for this. This is, I got foot issues. I got arthritis in my feet. And after going to the foot doctor and physical therapy was useless. Foot doctor wasn't a whole lot better. And so I devised my own physical therapy and it works a whole lot better. I've been doing it now for what, a couple, 3 years? Since I went to that doctor? Yeah. And anyway, so what I do is, you just put your feet out straight, hold your, you should probably, if you can get them shoes off, it'll work better, Ellen. You get more range of movement when you get your shoes off. Hold them, put your feet back as far as you can. And then roll your toes forward as far as they go. Put them all the way out straight, and then bring them up like this. That's one count. Okay, we do 25 of these. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. Oh, yeah. You can roll them around like this too while you're doing that. I usually do. Okay. You know, I put on that sheet of paper that I hand out for everybody to develop a walking thing. I recommend that over running. I don't care what your age is. Doesn't matter. I mean, you could probably run for the next 5, 10 years, wouldn't hurt you, but someday, eventually, you're going to have a problem.
Right.
It's not with your feet or your knees, your hips. It'll be with your back maybe or something, because you're always pounding everything down, right? But you know those knee bends where we were going out like this? This is no kidding. If you haven't walked and you do those for several times, you won't get sore. You know how when you walk sometimes, you haven't walked a long time, this muscle right up in through here
Shin splits.
gets very painful, right up alongside your shin. Well, that won't happen when you do those knee things, because I neglected to walk for a while, and then I hadn't developed those knee bend things yet. And when I walked, I got a little sore right in through here. But then after I did that again one time, and then I did these knee bend stuff, I never got sore. No leg issues at all, because you're doing some of that same movement in your muscles in your legs when you do those knee bends, and really works good. So next thing we're going to do is, this is probably the best thing in the world for your back. Lord showed me this. I have to wear a back brace whenever I do any type of heavy duty work, and still right today. But I used to get back issues all the time, right around the belt line like most people get. And the Lord showed me this one time. This has been about, maybe 5, 6 years ago, maybe, something like that. And it works so good. If you never had back issues, like I don't know about you, James, you ever had a back issue?
Sore, but not an injury.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't. You probably wouldn't have to ever wear a back brace, but but this will keep you from having to wear a back brace,
Yes.
you know, and it sure helps me. I don't have to, I get so much easier time when I do work. Even if I forget to put the back brace on, I don't have hardly any pain at all anymore. So here's what we do. And this is something that you're gonna need a chair for. And you gotta get down on the floor. Now at home, when you have a sofa, it's so much easier because the sofa doesn't slide. See how these chairs slide? Well, when you're doing it at home, the sofa doesn't slide. Just lay down in front of the sofa and do the same thing. You get down here, you put your legs up here like this. And now this, I have to hold the chair legs here so it stays where it's supposed to be, but your butt's got to be right up against the base of the sofa here. And you just kind of lay there and you relax, completely, totally relax for a minute at first. And you got to try to remember to keep your butt right up against the sofa, even though these sliding chairs don't allow that. So just kind of relax, real easy. And I do recommend, I didn't bring mine again, but I recommend that you put a small pillow behind your head or hold your head up, because you know what it does? It lets the center of your back be more even with the floor, touch the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're doing just like this, your back tends to fold up a little bit in the middle.
You want your sweatshirt?
Huh?
You want your
I'm
sweat?
okay. I'm just going to hold my head up.
Okay.
And I do that for a minute. And then I put my feet up in the air. And I kind of do a little bit of that ankle stuff again, like this. And hold that for a minute. Okay. And bring your feet back down. And at home, you don't have to grab any chairs like this, but you just keep your arms out, stay relaxed. You bring your knees all the way up as far as they go, like this. I usually just rest my heels right on the edge of the couch here. And this really straightens out your spine. Everything's laying flat on the floor.
Don't forget to breathe, Ellen.
Especially if you got that little neck pillow like you have. Don't forget to breathe. Hold this for a few minutes. This position total from beginning to end should be at least 5 minutes on the floor. Okay. Then after you've held this for a few minutes, I like to do this because it keeps the groin tendons all stretched out and everything. I don't know if everybody's ever had a groin injury, but it's extremely painful.
Yep.
And takes a long time to get over it. So this will help avoid that. So, yep. And then you just bring your legs back together again after a minute or two. And put them back up on the chair. And then you just lay there and kind of relax. Like I say, that pillow under your neck is really helpful. Okay. Minimum 5 minutes in that position. From the beginning to the end. And sometimes you can go even longer. You get so relaxed down there, you just don't even want to get up sometimes. At least I don't. Eventually you have to, you know.
Well, Ellen can help Sue get up.
Huh? Okay, this is the last thing now. Last thing. You doing okay, Sue?
Don't stand up yet.
This part here is, you can do it or not do it. It's a little tough. You lay flat on the floor, arms and feet straight out. Into a count of 50 on each side, you raise your right hand and your left foot off the ground, like this. And count to 50. real good for your back. And when you get, are you just doing it now?
I'm just doing it.
Okay. Let me know when you're done with this part.
Sue's doing the modified version for her foot.
Well, different strokes for different folks, right?
And then I stretch my
Okay, when you're done with that part, here's the very last part. Both hands and both feet up off for a count of 30.
Don't forget to breathe.
It's a little difficult to breathe.
I'm breathing, but I'm dying.
I'm breathing, but I'm dying.
And this is my thank you Jesus pose at the last thing. Feels so good. So, anyway,
I'm thanking Jesus on my face.
and that's it. And we're done.
Oh boy, yay.
That's something that can be done every day. You don't have to take breaks. This is not something that's so strenuous that you have to take a break from it.
Right.
Like a regular workout. A regular workout, they say you should do, if it's a very strenuous one, they say you should do it every other day, not every day.
Yeah.
Give your body a chance to rest, because it's really extremely important to rest in between and give your muscles a chance to recoup.
Right.
But not this. This is so easy. This you do every day just to get you up and going.
That's it, huh? Are we done?
I'm all done.